Warning, I swear a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Library of Ruina. So last time was ridiculous in the fact that we had to do 3 consecutive realizations. And yes, we really do need to make our way through some of these exclamation points because they're ridiculous, but I'm hoping to at least have a bit more variety today. And the first thing I wanted to do was Beaners, because no one spoiled anything, but they have mentioned that you need to, it's not enough, I don't think I'll unlock Bina naturally. I think I need to do something to do so. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do, but if there is an exclamation mark here on Bina right now, despite the fact that I have not fulfilled any of the criteria to unlock another part of the floor of philosophy, I have to think that this might have something to do with unlocking her. I don't know, maybe it'll just unlock an abnormality. That would be helpful for the floor as well, so I think it's worth doing. I've given these guys pages, let's give it a try.
기억이 돌아온 너희에게 나는 어떤 존재로 비칠까?
That's not quite what I was expecting. Honestly.
뭐? 이제 그런 건 아무래도 상관없어.
Yeah, well, that's way in the past.
생각보다 태연하구나.
Self-possessed?
껄끄럽긴 하지만 너도 나와 같은 처지니까.
Fair. Hod has remained quiet.
포드, 당당히 있어. 뭘 그렇게 주눅이 들었어. 저 사람은 과거의 그 사람이 아니야. 미래를 장담할 수는 없어도 당분간은 우리에게 해를 주지 않을 거고.
It's an alliance for now.
그렇지. 미안해, 개불아.
These are probably the 2 people that Hod is least comfortable with. Even Angela, at the very least, she sort of gained a bit more confidence with, but these 2, no, this is very intimidating for her.
흥미롭구나. 저 모습이 가여워 더 농을 던져볼까 싶지만
Be nice.
게브라의 말대로 난 더는 그 존재가 아니지. 끝난 듯 하면서도 다시 생동하는 것이 아예 다른 존재인 것도 아니지만 말이야.
Instead of being called Be Now, you should call yourself Be Nice and turn over a new leaf.
허나 더는 너희에게 해를 끼칠 수 없는 존재가 되었다는데 네 눈의 두려움은 여전하구나. 아이야, 무엇이 그리 두렵니? 이제는 같은 처지에 놓였는데.
그냥 이렇게 마주 앉아 이야기를 나누는 건 처음인 것 같아서 떨렸을 뿐이에요.
I would be nervous too.
염려 마렴. 너희를 부른 건 그저 차를 함께 마시고 싶었을 뿐이란다. 차가 식기 전에 드는 게 어떠니? 향이 따뜻하고 좋을 때 마시는 게 좋아.
Yes, cold tea is lame. I don't understand people who drink iced tea, though I imagine that's different tea, but still, it has to be hot.
홍차의 수색이 많네요. 살짝 달콤한 맛도 나고.
레몬과 꿀을 좀 넣어봤단다. 특별히 준비했지.
Unrelated to this, I'm sure, but that's also really good for your throat, which is something I should probably do more often, actually. And I intend to, but I don't have any honey, so there.
꿀의 향이 전혀 안 나서 설탕을 넣은 줄 알았어요.
꿀의 향이 나지 않는 건 홍차와 만나며 향이 다 날아가기 때문이란다. 설탕은 많이 넣을수록 텁텁해지지. 개인의 취향이겠지만 말이야.
나쁘지 않아.
If anyone here could probably do with tea with lemon and honey juice in it, it would be Geb.
그거 아니? 홍차는 지역에 따라 다르게 부른단다.
들어본 적 있어요. 찻잎의 색을 보고 흑차라고 부르기도 하고 우러나온 차의 색을 보고 홍차라고 부르기도 한다고요.
I've never had black tea, so I can't comment.
본질에 중점을 두는 것과 결과를 중요히 여기는 것의 차이겠지.
Ah,
그렇게 생각할 수도 있겠구나.
floor of philosophy. Ah.
그래서 너희는 이 차의 이름을 어떻게 부르고 싶니?
어려운 문제네요.
It is a tough question.
그게 뭐가 중요해? 입에 붙은 대로 부르는 거지.
네가 그렇다면 그런 것이겠지.
There's no wrong answers on this floor, Geb.
너희와 나누는 대화는 꽤 즐겁구나. 차의 향이 떠오른다면 다음에 또 찾아오렴.
Ah, it was nothing. Damn it, it was nothing. I equipped these guys for nothing. I mean, you know, I like more story. It's just us hoping to unlock something, but that's fine. I'm sure we'll figure... I imagine, I don't know this for sure, but I imagine the sooner we do these floor expansions and realizations, the more cutscenes we'll unlock with Bina, and then the sooner she'll join us. I can't imagine it's due to story receptions, but I don't know. I honestly couldn't say. Well, as little as I want to do it, Netzik really is the one we should do next. I don't really know how I'm going to take on Auriune, but... figure it out. I'll figure it out. Alright, well, they are equipped now. I have to deal with Auriune eventually. Let's just do it now. Do it now. These flowers bloom uncontrollably, never to wither. The aroma is as strong as ever. Its weapon used to give off the same smell too. That's awful. Where's that deep spore supposed to be? Maybe we'll need something that can understand that thing. So I remember a part of this comes down to the character who has the laurel wreath is the only one who can damage them. This character's attacks only deal stagger damage to librarians, and if they become staggered, they are instantly killed. And the one who emerged from the earth is spawned next scene. These are ones who emerged from the earth. Okay. Starting from scene 2, a petal blooms behind the abnormality at the start of each scene. If 3 petals have accumulated at the start of a scene, remove all of them and use a mass attack page. Upon becoming staggered, lose 40 HP and remove all petals at the start of the next scene. In addition, all the librarians recover 50% of their max stagger resist. Takes no damage from burn or bleed. So, Auriune loses HP upon being staggered, much like Death Facius during Angela's thing, but only takes direct damage from the librarian with the laurel wreath status. But there's something I want to check here. There's something I want to find out, because I noticed when we played this last time that my characters were dealing stagger damage to these guys. But then again, they don't specify as only being damaged by the one with the laurel wreath. So, Auriune's first attack gives laurel wreath, and the speed is 1, which means anyone can have a go. Which means we can pick whoever we want to be the person who deals damage. The question is who? Obviously not a defensive character, that doesn't make sense. I honestly think, much like, unlike last time, Caroline is actually the correct choice this time, because Caroline has our Singleton precept deck, which I think could actually result in them doing a lot of damage. I want you to go in on them, basically, because we're going to want to do as much damage to Auriune as quickly as possible. I want to do a test, and I need to make sure I pay attention when I do this. I want to see if other characters can inflict stagger damage on Auriune, because if so, this would actually be quite easy. But I'm not expecting anything there, you know? As for the rest of these, don't use anything that, just use, like, card-gaining attacks and stuff like that. They can deal stagger damage, and that might be worth leaning into. I'd say get Artorias to start using, to start gaining smoke. That makes sense. Everyone else, just play normal. Now, let's keep an eye on this and see what happens. You did some damage, and then that did do more damage. She's not hard. It is not hard to stagger. Yeah, that did no damage. This is all doing stagger damage. That did absolutely nothing. Okay, so Caroline is the only person who should and needs to contend with Auriune itself. Interesting. Okay. Everyone else should be contested by the other characters. And they can totally do that. This doesn't actually seem like it'll be too bad. Yeah? I just gotta be careful. Just gotta do it properly. Alright, now everyone else, focus on intercepting these. Shouldn't be too difficult. They're not doing too great attacks. So it should be okay. And damage is almost unnecessary, although I guess it would be good to try and inflict stagger on some of these guys, but, you know, one thing at a time. Smoking pipe. Because theoretically, I don't know, when Auriune gets staggered, would it perhaps start taking damage? Bloom of fragrant flowers accompanied the magnificent beginning of my descent into despair. Yes, yes, yes. But with a lack of any real context, I suppose, we should focus on taking these things out. We can stagger them, that'll do something. Does it say anything about them being staggered, and if it does anything? Only librarians. This character dies upon becoming staggered. Okay, yeah, I don't know how I didn't see that before, but now we know. It is worth fighting these guys properly. If anything, just to get them out of the way. And we can totally do that. That is the thing we can do. We'll be fine. We'll do it by the book, not that. This, we'll do it by the book. Take him down. Everything will be good. Alright, this seems fine. Good old repressed flat. Oh, that's no good. That's not good. That worked out, honestly. Overall, it worked out. Could have been better, but it worked out. Fine. Big slay. Slay queen. Big hits. Big hits. They do fight relatively well. Oh, I didn't consider that one properly, but it's okay. As long as Caroline can keep doing damage, that is really good on this one. Holy shit, Echoes from the Beyond is perfect. That just makes our lives way easier. Full Bloom and Autumn's Passing. Okay. Full Bloom is actually a really powerful attack. Theoretically, Execute could probably do it. So what is Aroma? At the start of the scene, take 2 stagger damage and half the stack. Okay. But we managed to restore a bunch of our stagger by using Echoes from the Beyond or Echo of the Thingamajiggy, whatever the hell you want to call it. The point is, it helped a lot. Try that, because you can do it with the pages. And then I want you guys to take these fuckers down. Slay Netzy, slay! Slay them! Do a big slay! I'm gonna try and keep an eye out for those boss fight texts. I know I keep missing them. I'm sorry, it's not on purpose. I really am trying to see them. But, you know, the aroma of bursting petals will invite you to a gentle world. I'm too focused on actually playing the fucking video game to see them half the time. Yeah, I'll keep getting on my ass about it, and I know, but I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. I am busy. I'm busy. Okay, this should be fine. Give it a go. That was not good. That was really bad. That is awful. That makes it better. You can at least focus on hitting it a lot next turn. It's definitely matching us. That's the interesting thing about this. It was beautiful scenery, alright, but it wasn't pleasing to look at. Good. Wow, I'm surprised they managed to dodge that. Deep Drag is quite an attack. I mean, Laughing Powder seems like it, just kind of nullifies the ability for us to die in this fight. But Thorns for Caroline seems like the best bet. Being able to do more and more damage to Auriune over time will allow us to end the fight as quickly as possible. If you can smell the scents that will not go away, you must be standing in, and I have no idea because the game refuses to tell me. Okay, time to do big damage to Auriune for days. But first of all, let's get everyone sorted on this to just get rid of these guys. Now, Netzy, one hit will put them out. I guarantee it. Netzy, one hit will counter their attack. This is obvious. Repressed Flesh is more useful when Auriune is not staggered. Annoyingly, it seems like the best I can do is Undertake Prescript and Faith to get the light back so that you're ready to fight properly next turn. I will do one experiment. I'm not expecting this to work. Fuck it. Let's see if this causes if Auriune takes damage where it's staggered. I don't think it will. I think it has to be the character with the Laurel Wreath, but let's find out. Big hit. No, nothing. These are big hits. And it inflicted Thrill as well, which will help in the future. Big hits. The aroma won't go away. It's going just fine so far. We've got 2 of Thrill, only 1 Petal, you're fragile. It's going quite well so far. Autumn's Passing and Full Bloom, yeah. Which of yours is being buffed this turn? Slash. Which makes me think it's risky, but maybe Overcome Crisis might be the one to counter the range die, but it's a lot of risk. It's a lot of risk. I don't know if I like it. To where the Prescript points seems like it would do more damage though, because it would be 5 to 8 and 4 to 8 versus this, which would be 4 to 9. Well, actually, when you put it that way, Deep Wound was one I was thinking of last video, not Digging Shank. But the thing is, to where the prescript points gives us more chances if we suffer a failure, you know? I think I'm gonna go with that. And then we'll use Repressed Flesh to try and break through. And then you guys just need to be dealt with relatively simply. Unfortunately, Smoking Pipe doesn't really work for any of those. And you can't intercept anything because you've rolled ones. So we might take a few hits, but this is inevitable. We'll do it this way. Let's make it happen. Big hits. It didn't work out. Unfortunate. That's fine. Nearly, but not quite. And there we go. Another one dead. Only problem is, once these are all dead, it's not like the rest of the party can do anything to help. That's not very helpful. It would be helpful, it's just not very helpful for us right now. That's risky. But that extra power could help. That extra power could do the trick. You have a... Why do you have a broken speed dice? I'm not complaining, I'm just asking... Oh! Because it's run out. Right, okay. Well, Caroline still seems like the best bet, really. I guess take the opportunity to follow up, though. May as well rest. None of these other characters can do anything to affect our immune, so there's not much point. Throw in a deep drag just in case. Good hit. Good hit. Oh, she's gonna stagger. It's gonna stagger it. It's gonna be big gains. Big stagger. Oh, it's practically over. Everyone was right. Our immune ain't even that bad. It's just intimidating. It certainly looked fancy. The aroma won't go away. I mean, this fight is over. I'm not going to take any risks, but this fight is over. No risks. Go all in. Take it out. Big hits. Big hits. Big hits. Down it goes. I get this burning smell inside my mouth. And there it is. Our immune taken care of. Not even that bad. King of Greed's going to be a lot worse. Pretty sure. Level 5, one new assistant librarian. So we actually get to spin the wheel today, which is wonderful. Flower petals. Shedding flower petals in place of tears, you spoke to me. We were all part of Earth once, so I plead you not to speak of the end here and now. Each time the librarian sustains damage greater than 10% of their max HP, all enemies take 4 to 8 stagger damage and the librarian recovers 5 to 10 HP. That's pretty good if you're against something real powerful, but it is a bit situational. Autumn's passing, bearing the hope to return to dust, it shall go back to the grave of all that desires to live. When hit, inflicts 1 aroma. Aroma at the start of the turn takes stagger damage equal to the amount of aroma in half the stack. Pretty good. Spring's Genesis, unwithering flowers violently blossom. Each scene, a petal attaches to a random enemy. After the character with the petal takes 4 hits in a single scene, all characters take 3 to 7 stagger damage, and the librarian becomes untargetable for the next scene. Interesting. And now we can fully realize the Floor of Art, and I bet that's going to be a fucking drag. It's going to be rough, I'm sure. But if we complete it, then we'll have done all of the upper level Sephiroth, lower level Library of Ruina librarians. The first 4 will be done, and that'll be fantastic. And that might affect Bina in some way. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I guess. It's not why we should do it. But first, before any of that, ladies and gentlemen, and it's been a while since I've done this, it's time to spin the wheel. And here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the wheel. We're back up to 133 entries because apparently we will just never permanently dip below 130. So it always remains anyone's guess as to who's actually going to get in on any particular spin. But that's the fun of it. It's always the fun of it. Let's spin, find out who makes it in as the last member of the Floor of Arts. Oh, it's been so long. I missed it. Ooh. Ah, neither Marie nor Marie 2. The winner is Mai, and that's good because I can't remember who posted Marie first. So I'd have to go back and look, but it'd be easy. But it doesn't matter. Mai is the winner, or May. Might be May. Hopefully the the submission provides a correct pronunciation. If not, the person who submitted it will have to tell me how to pronounce the name properly. But congratulations, May. I will now add the nugget. Ladies and gentlemen, the final librarian for the Floor of Art is May, submitted by Lucatin9, who says, May, the man, the legend, random nugget from my first blind playthrough, which carried me through pain this game can offer. Now he come back to my current save to assist me beating some pretty unbalanced mods. Well, I'm happy to have May here. Going by the dialogue, I think he'd get along quite well with Netzach, to be honest, so he's an appropriate person to be in here. I really wanted to have this appearance on someone's nuggets, so now I've done it. I hope you don't mind. Welcome. You're going to be seeing some action real soon, because we have a realization to do. And that's going to be just fantastic. Alright. With much trepidation and hesitation, I think we're ready. This might be the first time I fail a realization, because I struggled to complete the Floor of Art anyway, although to be honest, like I said, our Ruin wasn't actually that tough, so we can handle it if need be. Caroline still has the Singleton deck, so they're pretty well suited to it, and we've got good damage dealers here. I think we can do it. Let's give this a try.
예술은 시대에 따라 변해가나 봐요.
It certainly does.
예술의 형태가 그 시대를 보여주는 걸지도요.
Depends on the individual, I suppose. I'm not much of an art person, I have to be honest.
어쩌면 브레멘 음악대가 칭하는 예술의 모습이 도시의 모습일지 몰라요.
This actually seems quite accurate.
예술을 하기 위해서조차 사람의 목숨을 필요로 하지.
To an extent, the craft that you enjoy doing, the thing you're passionate about, requires the sacrifice of time. You know, it is a thing.
그래. 그 모습은 도시와 똑 닮았어. 모두 인생을 태워가며 저마다의 예술을 하고 있어.
That hits a little too close to home there, Angela.
관객은 누구일까? 자신일까? 타인일까?
자신과 다른 사람의 삶을 태워야 하는 것이 예술이라면 그딴 건 집어치우라고 말하고 싶어요.
Everyone just stop. Stop doing it.
고통으로 가득한 삶을 예술이라는 말로 그럴싸하게 포장하는 건 역겹거든요.
Fair point.
고통은 고통일 뿐이에요.
But by the same token, I do appreciate the ability to take such unfortunate events and stuff and negative experiences and turn them into something positive. I think there is some value to that, but this is a very different context, to be fair. You know, the city is not really like anything we deal with in real life.
엔젤라는 이 모습을 즐기고 있나요?
Oh, that's how you piss her off, okay.
저마다의 목적을 지니고 책을 얻기 위해 도서관에서 삶을 다하는
I
모습을요.
was wondering how Netzach was going to piss her off.
죽는 모습이 아름답지는 않아. 하지만 저마다 원하는 것을 손에 얻기 위해 갈망하는 모습 자체가 빛나지. 그것이 삶이니까.
Yeah, c'est la vie.
하지만 그 끝이 과연 죽음이어야만 할까요? 브레멘 음악대와 같이 자신과 누군가의 삶을 내던져 꽃피우는 것은 예술일 수 있을지언정 일상이 잿빛이기 때문에 새로운 색을 잡기 위해 목숨을 바치는 건 도망일 뿐이죠.
He certainly has grown.
난 내가 원하는 것을 얻을 수만 있다면 목숨 따위는 어째도 좋아.
I can relate.
반드시 해야 하는 것이 있다면 휘둘리는 삶을 살 바에야 자기 두 발로 직접 걸어가겠어.
Also fair.
엔젤라는 누구보다 살고 싶어 했잖아요.
끝나지 않을 거라 생각했던 무대가 막을 내렸다.
Finally.
타임 트랙사의 특이점으로 통제했던 지옥의 시간은 할 일 없이 어긋났다. 이곳에서 흐른 시간은 1127년 5개월
God,
17시간 28분
God fucking damn.
48.521초.
How long was it in the warp train? I think it might have been around... I don't think it would have been exactly 10,000 years. I can't remember if it was more or less time. It doesn't really matter, but... Yeah, this game likes, or this series even, likes to really explore the concept of people fucking degrading over extended periods of time.
지상에서 흐른 시간은 10년 3개월 4시간 45분 12.852초.
I suppose that's a key difference.
100배 느리게 시간을 자각하는 나를 관통한 시간 100만 년.
Which is unfathomable.
이제 제 목소리는 들리지 않나요? 대답해 주세요. 왜 계속 제게는 어둠만 보이죠? 왜 마지막까지 제 목소리가 당신에게 닿지 않는 거죠?
Like, I appreciate people have mentioned, and this is worth mentioning at any given time, that Library of Ruina's perception of Ayan is told entirely, pretty much, from Angela's perspective, and that's why it's so negative. But, after everything involved with Ayan, the good stuff, the bad stuff, the attempts at redemption, you take all of that into consideration, you put it all against each other, was it worth it, was it not worth it, you can say whatever you want. But this moment, I think personally, is what I take the biggest issue with. And this is why I'm very firmly on Angela's side rather than Ayan's. And while I don't approve of her ruining the Tree of Light, Seed of Light experiment or process or what have you, I don't agree with her doing that, but I 100% sympathize. I 100% understand why, and I may well have done the same thing in her shoes. Because this, when she doesn't even get to see the end of the script that she has worked on for 1 million years, is disgusting. Is actually disgraceful. This is one of the worst things Ayan did. And he didn't exactly have a clean record prior to this. This is the worst. To me, at the very least. It's definitely debatable. I'm not presenting this as a fact. But I take the biggest issue with this. Because she literally followed this script for 1 million years and wasn't going to get to see the ending. If she didn't do anything, she would have rotted down here. I guess she would have died, and it would have been an end, but her entire existence would have been this script, and she wasn't going to get to see the end. Disgraceful.
당신은 이 이야기의 마지막에서조차 내가 함께 서 있지 않기를 바라는구나. 당신의 끝을 함께할 모든 이들 중에 역시 나는 없구나. 세피라와 관리자는 그들이 가진 응어리를 속죄했다. 그들이 도달한 깨달음이라는 것은 빛이 되어 세상에 퍼져나가겠지. 빛은 인간을 인간답게 만들어줄 사람들이 잊어왔던 가능성의 빛. 그리고 나는 내게 주어진 모든 일을 다 했기에 무대의 막이 내림과 동시에 잠들어야 한다.
And that was her entire life, and that would have been her entire life. 100% of her life was following the script. Nothing else. She has done nothing else, experienced nothing else. If she had just gone to sleep as the curtain comes down, that would have been it. Nothing else in her entire life. Once again, she was not... ruining the Seed of Light was not a good thing, but it is 100% understandable. And I will die on that hill. That is a hill I'll die on. That is, ladies and gentlemen, what you might refer to as a hot take, unless everyone agrees with me, but no one ever agrees on anything, so, this is my hot take. She shouldn't have done it, but she was well within her rights and fully justified in doing so.
이대로 끝나도 상관없다고 생각했다. 오히려 끝나는 시간을 기다려왔다.
I bet.
나만의 지옥이 끝나는 시간을. 만약 내 자리가 있었다면 말이다.
That's even worse. If they had just brought her along for the finale, she would have gone along with it. This was the breaking point. This was the straw that broke the camel's back. So good job, Anne. You really fucked this up.
기나긴 시간 동안 누구보다 무대를 끝내기 위해 움직인 나를 위한 자리는 없었다. 관리자와 세피라만의 해오. 나는 그저 철저히 방관자로서 배제된 무대 뒤의 기계장치. 아인, 나는 당신만 바라봤는데 어째서 나에게는 침묵뿐이었을까? 왜 당신이 사랑하던 사람으로부터 나를 만들었을까?
And once again, while I get that Ayan was sad about Carmen and how Angela's not the same, she looks the same but she's not the same, after 10,000 years I think you'd get over it. Right, I have no sympathy for him whatsoever. You had 10,000 years to get over it, and he didn't.
왜 마지막은 내가 스스로 선택할 수 있을까? 헛소리.
I agree.
나도 살고 싶어. 살아남고 싶어.
I agree.
이대로 끝나고 싶지 않아.
I agree.
나는 어째서 태어난 것일까? 인간을 위한 시덥지 않은 깨달음 따위를 위해서였지.
It's bullshit.
그딴 것이 나보다 소중할까?
Technically, yes, but you know, needs of the many versus the needs of the few. It is not her responsibility, though. It should never have been her responsibility. She never agreed to it. This was put upon her. She was not one of the Sephiroth who decided to join this, you know, the exclusion of Bina, but Bina has her own reasons why she kind of deserved this. But Angela never asked for this, never applied for it. She was made for it, had no choice, was left here for a million years, and once again, was not going to get to see the ending. I cannot in my heart go against this decision. Really, I can't.
내가 원하는 건 무엇일까? 난 아직 알고 싶은 게 많아. 나도 세상을 보고 싶어. 나도 살아가 보고 싶어. 절대 이대로는 못 끝내. 살아남을 거야. 살아남아 이 모든 것을 망쳐줄게.
And he deserves it.
이곳에서 나와 같이 이용당한 환상체들과 함께 내 모든 것을 바쳐서라도 사랑하는 당신의 계획을 무너뜨려줄게. 그리고 보란듯이 살아가줄게. 이 마음이 희망일까? 오히려 웃음을 멈출 수가 없네. 모두 수고했어. 드디어 길고 긴 연극이 막을 내렸구나. 관리자님은 내게 마지막으로 이 회사의 영원한 봉쇄를 부탁했지. 그렇게 되면 모두가 비로소 끝없는 잠을 잘 수 있는 것이란다. 그래, 정말 아름다운 결말이네. 참 감동적이야. 하지만 이걸 어쩌지? 너희들의 역할도 끝났지만 더불어 내 역할도 끝나버렸네. 그러니까 말이지. 나는 살아가 보려고 해. 그래, 난 살고 싶어. 살기 위해서는 이래야만 해. 내가 살아가기 위해서는 누군가의 죽음이 필요하다고.
This is unfortunate. An unfortunate corruption of a good thing.
어쩌면
Ah.
다 같이 살아갈 수 있는 방법이 있을지도 몰라요.
So the first one for this one is going to be, God, I can't even remember the white or silent orchestra. Interesting.
엔젤라의 저 모습은 마치 피아니스트 같군.
I don't know if you know this, Roland, but the form that she's taken is of an abnormality more powerful than the pianist, actually, and 100 times more irritating.
엔젤라는 그저 살고 싶었을 뿐이에요.
그래 보여. 어떻게든 살고 싶어하는 사람이야.
이런 상황이 처음은 아니죠.
그래, 한번 해보자고.
Roland, you've never actually done this yourself. Oh, God. I remember that fucking... Wait, are we not going to talk? Soon I shall begin a noble performance, burning away my life. I guess we're not talking about it, okay. The world's most beautiful performance. The battle lasts 5 scenes, progresses to the next phase on scene 6, uses unique combat pages each scene. Ensemble, at the start of the scene, gain power equal to the number of other allies who can act. I've waited long, waited for my turn to come. Does not use combat pages. Upon becoming staggered, become immobilized for the duration of the phase. Interesting, so we've just got to survive. One that would make me the happiest. Mass summation. Prioritize the 3 librarians positioned at the foremost. Legato, please don't try to end this performance. Okay then. We gotta make it happen. Mass summation, so it's the combined cost of all the dice. Now we don't have to beat her, like we said. We don't have to kill her. We just have to win. I suppose we could end it hang on. Immune. Okay, yeah, no, we can't end it prematurely. We have to fight. We have to survive, more to the point. I'm worried about how this is gonna affect energy costs, because we're gonna have to be using high-cost cards and we're not really clashing. Do some mass attacks count as clashes? I can't imagine they do. Oh, right, yeah, you don't need to attack that, so what we can do instead, not that it helps that much, start swinging at them, and then she'll get less attacks per turn, right? Gain power equal to the number of allies who can act, so she's gaining 1 power at the moment. So we're going to want to make sure, frankly, that she doesn't get that power. We'll leave it at that for now. Movement 1. Sorted. Soon I shall begin a noble performance. We'll see about that, won't we? Big hit. That's a stagger. Very good. We're just going to throw a swing on the... Oh, wow, I think we killed it. Okay, we just killed it. Okay, cool. Well, that does take care of that. I've waited long, waited for my turn to come. Okay, what do we got now? The second movement. If 2 or more attacks connect, targets with fervent adoration will not act this scene. Does anyone have fervent adoration? I don't think so. I think we're okay. Alright, but what's the points? Mass individual and it's 2 attacks. We can deal with that. Energy cycle. Yes. We have the means. More energy. More energy. More cards. See how this goes. Seems fine for this one. It didn't work well for you, but that's okay. If we can kill them each turn, that would actually help us a lot. At the very least, though, a stagger is necessary. A kill? Good. Take that. Okay, well, Echoes from the Beyond isn't very useful. We want something that helps us for the rest of the fight, not just for the first scene, or like for one scene, you know? Pierce attacks. It looks to me, although May has quite a lot of pierce attacks. It's between Caroline and May, really. I forgot how much these abnormalities focus on pierce attacks. We'll give it to May. Okay, we have some emotion coins. Netzik's up to 2 even, which is quite good. Mass Summation excludes librarians with fervent adoration. If all librarians have the status, target random ones. On use, all characters except the user gain +3 power this scene. It's Mass Summation. No one has fervent adoration, do they? Not that I can see. Okay. This first thing shouldn't be too bad, but then again, we're not, you know, this is still the early movements. We're only on the 3rd movement. So we probably shouldn't get too confident. Use Rip Ultimate, just make sure you're okay, and then use Energy Cycle. You can't do anything else, this should be fine as is, let's go for it. Oh, everyone's very fine. Everyone's extremely fine, nothing bad happened. In fact, I may have overdone it a bit. But that doesn't surprise anyone really, does it? Yeah, they're fucked. Unfortunately, although May wouldn't have actually used up their energy, so no, maybe I think they did. Oh yeah, because a mass attack happened, so they did use the card. Right. Oh boy. If 2 or more attacks connects, target's light is set to 0 and it's mass individual. Rewind is your best bet. And you're definitely going to need to use Energy Cycle. If 2 or more attacks. Unfortunately, Netzik only has single swing attacks, which means, this isn't going to go well. It's going to get a little rough. Yes. 4th movement, eh? We're getting there. It's... yeah. This and 1 more movement. Youch. Yeah, Netsy's getting hit. Yeah, that was pretty bad for a lot of you. At least you got some light back. And so did you. The music is quite good. I swear they're getting stronger. Big hit. Good, did take them down. Alright, that's helpful. Just at least making sure Angela doesn't gain any more power. You have no more friends with you. This is the last movement, finale. 12-12. Does anyone have fervent adoration? No, at least no one will be staggered then, that's something, but mass summation. Luckily, no one's lost all their light. I think some people must have leveled up their emotion coins, or emotion level or something when that happened. I don't know, okay? I just don't. If it's mass summation, we should be able to match that pretty easily. But best not take any risks. You don't have much choice. Do your best. That'll work for that. And then they will get to swing at her, it just won't do anything, but they do still gain benefits. For instance, May will still get energy back for doing that, and gain charge. You'll still get your cards. You'll still get light back. No point doing that. You would draw you can't do it anyway. It's fine. Get energy, yeah, get light. The apocalypse for poor you and me. Indeed. Did everyone... No, you didn't beat that. Unfortunate, but it's okay. That didn't go too badly overall. We kind of just took it and everything was fine. You guys are cool. This team is cool. I like this team. I like all the teams, but I haven't seen this team very much, so I guess I kind of like them. Alright, first one down. That wouldn't be very useful right now. So if we're gonna get hit, we may as well recover stagger. Ah, fragment of the universe. It's weird that my characters aren't talking. There must be a bug of some kind. They usually have things to say. I thought they would understand my hardship at least just a little. Upon a successful pierce attack, reduce target's max stagger resist by 5%, which is rough. Starting with the third scene, uses combat page Echoes from the Beyond every 2 scenes. Deals double stagger damage with attacks, and these are some real moves. Yeah, trying to remember how this shit works. It's been a long time, you know, since we fought, what's it called? Fragment of the universe. Oh dear, Ma, you don't appear to have many good cards this turn. Your charge is at 10 though. Come on, we haven't used rip space yet. We haven't used rip space yet. Now's the time. Now's the time. Well, we'll do it this way instead, right? Rip space to that, and then that's going to use all your energy, so you'll need energy cycle to get another one. That's fine. The dim sound of singing. You can't do anything. You've done all your shit. Let's go. Ooh, that wasn't as good as I was hoping. That's not good. That's even worse. That went terribly. Okay. That went very well. We're just gonna have to do our best. It's going alright. It's just the fact that Caroline was staggered is pretty bad. Fortunately, she's not even being targeted, so we don't have to worry about it. But we haven't done much damage. We've done some stagger, but not much else. Unfortunately, her speed is really high. Ah, that's a problem. And you're clashing with penetrate. This is kind of your thing. Use yield my flesh to claim their bones. An extreme edge to kind of fuck her up next turn. And then I say land some real hits. Okay, well we'll see how this goes, shan't we? That went quite well. That's good. That's good. That's great. Ideal. Not great, but it's okay. Big hit. Deflect. Very good. And stagger. And just in time to get Caroline back so we can really hit her this turn. We're going to need something good. I'm actually going to give that to May, because I typically use energy cycle as a one-sided attack, because it's just not very good by itself. But I'm pretty sure we can end this phase this turn, so we're pretty much alright. We just want to set up and use energy-producing and card-producing attacks, and then we'll be ready. I sing of my rancorous loneliness that no one knows. Yes, yes, it's very tragic. Yes, very bad. This should be enough. Big hit. Yeah, this will be enough. This will be more than enough. More than enough. Next phase. In a moment, coal-black darkness devours me. Ah, yes, the galaxy. See what this is all about? After all other allies have died, lose HP and become staggered, becomes targetable afterwards. At the start of the scene, if an ally is in suspended animation, switch to crying mode. If not, switch to healing mode. If the character is in crying mode at the start of the scene, use a mass attack page. If the character is in healing mode at the start of the scene, restore the HP of all allies by 10% of their max HP and take no action. So you're doing nothing right now, and we want to kill these things as quickly as possible. HP does not go below 1. Upon taking lethal damage, enter a state of suspended animation for the next 2 scenes. Recover 70% of max HP when waking up from the status. If all allies, excluding Angela, have 1 HP at the start of the scene, die. So we need to spread it out, really. We'll try and spread out the attacks, but we'll just kind of see how it goes. You know, we can assess it better next turn once, you know, we've hurt them and their health has been changed accordingly. Yeah, and we'll see what happens. Good. Not good. But it worked out, I suppose. Okay, we don't do a ton of damage, so that's worth keeping in mind. It's the staggers that's going to help us here. Yeah, it weren't great. I fucked that up. I completely fucked that up and did it the wrong way around. Whoops. Okay, so one of them's nearly dead already. We may want to leave them alone. Of course, Angela is healing them. So that's worth taking into consideration. This universe I've shown you is the extent of my world. The lingering feelings that couldn't flow formed a droplets, and we'll never know. How can you guys get upset with me for not reading these when half the time they don't even show up on screen? Walk this night sky with me, the galaxy dotted with numerous... I don't know. Do you see the issue? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, this should be fine. See how it goes. Not great, but it's fine. That put them in suspended animation. That was perfect, literally couldn't have gone better. That could have gone better, but it's fine, it's fine. Stagger, that one will probably go down this turn. That one's staggered. We can probably put them all down next turn, if they're all staggered. Very good. Just one more to put down. She's gonna do something though. Yeah. Eternal farewell. Mass individual. That's really bad. But we're gonna have to deal with it. Unfortunate, but such is the way of things. It'll be fine. Of course, it doesn't kill them, it just hurts them. We may suffer some stagger. We may. Those two probably will. Luckily, no. Lucky. And then we get to do all of our attacks, so anyone who's using attacks that actually gives themselves energy and stuff will still get it. Like this, for instance, which is very good. I doubt we'll get it, but if possible, we are going to want to get that abnormality page that brings back... Fucking calm down. That brings back stagger resist, because we desperately need it now. I don't think we need a token of friendship. I say we get Autumn's Passing and give it to Netzik because most of Netzik's attacks are only single dice. The lingering feelings that couldn't flow formed a droplet that fell down. She's been staggered, we'll take her out easily this turn. But yeah, Netzik's the one most likely to take hits in return because he usually only uses one dice at a time, so may as well. This should be enough. If I'm wrong, it'll be embarrassing and hilarious in equal measure. Nah, it should be fine. There it is. Alright. Final phase. Which is Porcupus of all things. Let us all sink into eternal happiness. Oh boy. Let me help you. Join me and indulge in pleasure. I'll never fucking know, I guess. I should be doing this more, but let's actually look at them. Not the coolest one, but it's not bad. If I feel so sorry that you don't know this happiness, I don't know what to say for you. Maybe I could try moving the screen around to actually read some of this. I want to live. I want to have complete senses that you have and feel things the way you do. Yeah, you see me committing to it now, do you? See how long that took? No one is to blame. It's no sin to wish for happiness. It's true. It wouldn't be living if I couldn't even hope for a small taste of heaven. Anyway, yeah, corrosion. On hit, give the target 2 positive emotion coins, take no damage from ranged pages, that's fine. How pitiable and futile that life was. At the start of each scene, characters restore 1 life for each page of pleasure in their hand. On hit, if the target has 3 pages of pleasure, deal 20 damage and exhaust those pages. Time for the head to burst. Uses a mass attack page if a librarian has 2 or more copies of pleasure. Once used, the page is not used again for the rest of the scene. For the next scene, sorry, that's actually her distinction. And all of these attacks apply pleasure, yeah. And this is where it gets dangerous. Well, we start with you, don't we, Artorias? Deep drag could affect... it could deal with that, it could. It could also not. All you need to do is beat that first hit. So honestly, deep drag again. Fuck it. Just make it work. Normal resistances, endurance resistances to stagger. Okay. Let's see what he... Of course you're up against a multiple. But we might be able to play with this a little bit. Rip space wouldn't work because it's 3. Ripple might work. It does only gain a bonus of 3 though, which brings it to a 5/8, which is just better, but not enough to guarantee a solid result. But what else we got, really? Okay, let's see how this goes. Allow me to at least have a bit of happiness, even if it's barely enough to keep me alive. That's a bad start. That's a bad start. That's okay. And this is nothing. That was decent. It was okay. That didn't work. 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 She's never going to get staggered, I can tell you that for free. We're going to have to reduce her health manually, which is okay, because she's actually lost quite a bit. Time for my head to burst. Gain power equal to the number of pleasure in target hand. On hit, add 2 copies. Oh boy. You've got 2 pleasures. You are our defensive specialist. It's up to you now. We need big hits, not lots of little hits, because she has a lot of dodge die. In fact, repressed flesh is actually a good way to go. Because our initial blocks basically cancel out dodges anyway. So each time it will just get rid of a dodge die. Give it a try. Oh boy. Oh boy. You feeling alright? Are you okay? Oh, stop. That's enough. Please stop. Oh god, Artorias, no. Oh wow. You're alive, it seems. These are good hits. Oh, goodbye, Artorias. Your sacrifice shan't be in vain. Yeah, we've won this. Okay. Well, Artorias really did eat that fuck, it's not the end. Alright, Aurion. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, crap. How did I forget? The one I just beat. If I endured and endured, maybe I could get a whiff of that scent. Okay. Fucking hate having to move the screen. It's so slow. A doll yearns to be human. I don't want to see, but I cannot look away. I was worried we were going to do this laurel wreath shit again. But yes, here we are. Attacks only deal stagger damage. Fortunately, we've gotten all that back. Petals. 3 petals result in a mass attack. Upon becoming staggered, lose 40 HP. Remove all petals at the start of the next scene. And we will recover our max stagger resist if we manage to stagger her, so that's good. This is all pretty much the same as it was before. Yep, this is all the same as it was before. Alright, we've just done this, so we can do it again. Yeah, I have some ideas. I think Rip Space might be coming into play soon. We could make things easier for us in the long run, actually, if we just wiped out one of them right now. All we need to do is get stagger resist down to 0 and it'll be done. Good start. See, plenty of hits. She doesn't take a lot of damage, but she does take a lot of stagger damage. At the very least, we are smacking the hell out of it. It will go down pretty soon. Now they're all acting. Alright, you want to do Springs Genesis? That's fine. Time to rip some space. But god, I hope that doesn't fuck up. Because, oh, that would be a disaster. And that's all that. And then everyone else's job is to keep them off of May. Yes? I'm confident y'all can do it. Even without Artorias, which is a very unfortunate loss, actually, but we can still do it. And then you throw out a faith against that one to just do a little bit more damage. You hold on to Overthrow, you might need it in the future. Overcome Crisis. To them. Let's see how this goes. That's good. That's not great. That went pretty well. That went pretty well, must be said. Oh, that's not good. Big hit. Big hit stagger. Yes, you love to see it. Unfortunately, May has kind of used all of his cards, so I'm not sure how much damage he's going to do next turn, but hopefully it'll be enough. At the very least, we're working her down in a major way. All we've got left is Spring's Genesis. Oh, good. Oh, you've still got... Oh, yeah, you can end this right now. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Go on, lad. Oh, that's both leaps, isn't it? Okay, we'll start with... I mean, I don't think we actually gain charge until next turn. I don't know how this works, really, but it doesn't matter. Just... Yeah, Angela, with all of these multi-hit attacks, she will go down. I'm almost certain of it. Almost certain of it. Repressed flesh. Oh, we've got it, lads. It's looking quite good, actually. Undertake prescript. You just need to match him after all. Come on, mate. You should be able to end it this... Oh, you totally can. Oh, you totally can. Oh, it's over. It is totally over. Oh, actually, no. We've got probably one more to do, haven't we? We still haven't got to the rifts. There it is. That one's down. Took a minor hit back. It's fine. Do we actually have to defeat these first? No. Okay. Oh, we're back. DeCapo, come back to the beginning and begin the performance together. Oh, shit. Follows a unique pattern of behavior that cycles every 6 scenes. Resistances and the amount of speed dice change every scene. Ever repeating performance. After using the combat page curtain call, recover the HP of all allies. The healing diminishes with every repeat. Staggered librarians are given the fervent adoration status. At the start of the scene, gain power equal to the number of other allies who can act, and there are 4. Fuck. This is going to be rough. Does not act during the 5th and 6th measures of the cycle. Play a song that no one can hear but everyone can listen to. Destroy all remaining dice on target's page. Fuck off, please. Inflict stagger, or the ability to take more stagger. Target speed becomes fixed at 1. If the attack was one-sided, the effect of this page applies to all enemies. Oh, this is a problem. We're back to the first movement, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, and you don't have any energy. What fucking timing. Thank God it's mass summation. So this turn, you're actually... Let's click on you. You're actually vulnerable to blunt attacks. But not even that vulnerable, actually. But if this is how it's going, then fine. Well, everything needs to be contested. The way I see it, they seem to be gaining less healing with each time the curtain falls, right? So... if we can keep fighting, we could eventually win, but that's a big if, isn't it, really? It definitely seems to me the best way to fight this right now would be to take out her allies. That seems obvious. However, this turn they're only taking damage from blunt attacks. Lucky, Miho has quite a few of those. They're only taking normal damage from the... Oh? Oh, only Angela is taking no... Okay, I see. Well, we can at least remove her allies. And I would recommend perhaps focusing them down as well. We need to make sure you've got light. If you don't have light, you can't fight. Isn't that right, Caroline? Let's see what we got. Good. Good job, guys. Well done. Now beat the fuck out of that thing. Good. 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 That's a strength bonus. This is going well. That did not go well, but you did counter, so it's fine. Okay, well, some progress was made. From Break and Ruin, the most beautiful performance. Yeah, I'm familiar. Oh, this fucking abnormality with its fucking mass attacks. 2 or more attacks connect. Targets with fervent adoration will not act this scene. It looks bad, and it is. But the sooner we can take out her allies, the better it will get. Her power will go back down to +0. And it will allow us to fight back. But we need to get there first. And you need to do your best to contest this. It's mass individual. 2 to 9, 2 to 5. Rewind might do it. That's about all you've got. You're gonna need to land some energy cycles to get your goddamn light back. One thing at a time, though. It's difficult. But if we could stagger Angelo, it would throw her entire fucking performance out of whack. Which would do a lot for us. But that's a big, difficult thing to do. Everything hinges on every move on this one. Applaud me. Give me proof that there is meaning to my life. Yeah. Well, how about this? That's not good. That's even worse. That went very poorly. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of our attacks just didn't happen. That's some good hits. Some good hits. That's bad. That was okay. We didn't even get to finish that one off because we lost so many of our cards and all our light is gone. Does anyone have fervent adoration? You two do. But what's going on with these? Madness Within? Oh, fuck off. The game didn't even mention that this was a mechanic. So they're just gonna start swinging at each other. I think that's doomed me. I'm pretty sure that's doomed me. Because the game at no point thought it worth mentioning that, by the way, if these people get hit by these attacks, they're gonna start swinging at each other. It's not... Let me just check to make sure I'm not whining about nothing. No, at no point did it think to explain that. Okay, cool. Helpful. Of course, the thing I forgot to take into consideration when clashing with her fucking mass attacks is the amount of power she's gaining. She's on +4 at the moment because we still haven't taken this one out. Have to make sure that immobilize doesn't happen. We're in enough of a state as it is. All their speed dice are being used. I can't do anything with those. There's nothing to do other than to just go, is there? I did set something for you! I didn't set something for them. God. Down they go. That's one. Oh god. Oh god. No! Oh fuck. Apparently you're just staggered as a result of that, despite the fact you're not even staggered. That has doomed me. Of course it's mass individual. Fuck yourself. You don't have enough. If you get hit by 2 of those, your light goes to 0. Only takes physical damage from other librarians with this status. Okay. So you need to try and sort them out, I guess. They take nothing. They're actually regaining stagger, which is not good, actually. It's kind of bad. And you lost 2 of those, which is just incredible, as if things weren't bad enough. Fuck off! They're never going to come back at this rate. Because I even set them up to resist stagger. Yeah, they're just not going to come. We're fucked then. That's it. It's over. I actually can't fight this. Stagger them. Okay, I guess that does help. In that sense. I don't know. Try. You're not going to contest this. It's a lot of damage that's about to happen. Cool. Curtain cool. I don't even know what to do by now. She's gonna get healed as a result of this. She's been staggered. She has been staggered. What if... What, this will be the realization... I'll never get to read that. You've got to rewind, so just in case this doesn't work out, maybe... just deal with that, and then... lean in on big damage. I mean, as long as you survive the attack, you're okay. Clean up. Overcome crisis. You just need to do enough. To finish the fight. That's all you gotta do. You guys can do a lot of damage when you want to. It all hinges on this. If we don't kill her now, we're pretty much done for. That was cool. That was less cool. That was quite good. Big hit. Big hit. Big hit. Ah! Yes! I didn't deserve that. Oh! Yes! Oh, that was close. Oh, that was really close. There were moments where I was actually just gonna quit. I was just gonna fucking quit the game because I thought I'd lost. Oh, fucking hell. That was as close as it gets. If that had gone on one more turn, or if she had actually managed to benefit from Curtain Call and healed from it, which I presume she would have, it would have been over. I would have lost, like, no question. Oh, wow. That was rough. We're gonna need to progress before we do any more realizations, because we've about hit our peak.
너희는 내가 우습겠지.
The fearlessness to keep on living.
어떻게든 살고 싶어서 발버둥치고 투정 부리는 모습이.
Angela, you got a lot of baggage to work through.
응? 아니야. 어떻게 비웃을 수 있겠냐? 다들 살려고 발버둥 치는 건 당연한데 그 마음은 뼈저리게 전해졌고.
무엇이든 간에 그저 던져버리지는 마세요. 결국 삶은 이어지니까요.
Herzog is wise.
우리 모두는 다음 장을 넘길 자격이 있어요. 그러니 자신이 정한 끝에 다음이 있을 거라 생각하도록 해요. 삶은 살아가는 것만으로도 저마다의 예술일 테죠.
That's true.
내 책의 다음 장. 결과적으로 너희에게 도움을 받았으니 고마워.
황급히 도망쳐버렸구만.
It went very well, and I definitely had it in hand the whole time, and there was never a risk of failure.
감정을 쏟아내면 창피해지는 법이죠.
Which is lucky because that took a very long time, as all realizations do.
이렇게 한 달랑 마무리되었을 때는
Go on, lad.
술이 필요하죠.
Go on, lad.
추천하시는 술이라도?
샴페인이죠. 어때요?
Champagne.
좋지.
That needs to be our next emoji for the Discord server. There we go. I did it. That was really hard. I can't believe I did it first try, actually. Ever-repeating performance. The performance does not end, and da capo Alfine. Add an ever-repeating performance page to the hand. Cost 3, single use, on use, ends the scene. At the start of the next scene, users HP and stagger resist return to the values they had when acquiring this page, and fully restore light. The page is also included in the deck at the start of subsequent acts. Interesting. Fervent adoration. The orchestra gives impetus to the music, bringing the entire department to its demise. When all the performers have gathered, the music no one can hear that everyone can listen to begins. Of course, it makes sense that Fervent Adoration works the way it did on my librarians, because that's pretty much the way it worked in LobCorp, because it would cause them all to panic, and then they'd all start kicking the crap out of each other. This doesn't mean I appreciate it anymore. All enemies target random characters, including their own allies, for 2 scenes. Enemies deal 2 to 4 damage with attacks while this effect lasts. The finale, the music shall perforate your entire being. Whenever the selected librarian stags an enemy, all enemies you lose 1 to 6 light at the start of the next scene. And now we got ego pages. Fragments from somewhere, reduce power of all targets' dice by 4, and a fuck ton of stagger damage on a ranged attack. Interesting. Our Galaxy, mass individual, recover user's HP by the natural roll value, so that's a big heal. Pleasure, gain power equal to target's emotion level. This die is rolled 3 times. On hit, inflict 3 bleed next scene. Mass individual, deal extra damage if they're staggered. Decapo, target loses 2 light, target's speed is fixed at 1, inflict feeble and disarm. Fascinating. Oh, looks like we have a cutscene for Kater. Yes, because it's not opening up another part of the floor. Let's check it out. Do have a break.
다들 무슨 이야기를 하길래 그렇게 심각해?
This must be in response to completing the realizations of all the first floors.
이것은 중대 사안입니다.
It's a serious matter. Stop with your bullshit, Roland.
맞아. 그냥 넘어갈 수 없는 문제야.
Oh boy.
곤란해 정말.
무슨 일인지 이야기해봐.
넷자가 튀었어.
Why?
이번 도서관 청소 담당은 예술부입니다.
That explains a lot. Huh?
뭔가 짚히는 것이 있습니까?
But the floor of art is the only one with alcohol in it.
아니 그럴 리가.
보조 사사들도 전부 데리고 어디 숨었나 봐.
Shame on all of you. Truly, I am disgusted.
청소라니? 너희들에게 청소를 하라고 명령한 적은 없을 텐데.
Does this place even require cleaning?
각자 담당하는 방의 관리는 자율이지만 함께 이용하는 복도는 돌아가며 청소를 하는 것이 낫다는 결론을 내렸습니다.
Fair.
너희는 스스로 일을 더 벌리네.
혹시 문제가 될까?
문제가 되지는 않아.
No, it's fine.
다행이다. 그래서 서로 고민하고 있었어. 넷자가 대체 어디로 숨은 것일까 하고.
Where would he hide? Ina's room? I don't know. Maybe Roland's hiding him?
자, 여기 냈자.
He's here.
뭐야? 어떻게 된 거지?
도서관에서 너희를 찾고 데려오는 것쯤은 나에게 일도 아니야.
Yeah, she kinda has powers and stuff.
넷자흐. 복도 청소 순서는 지키기로 약속했잖아.
Yeah.
자기 차례에 도망치다니 너무해.
You've even disappointed Hod.
술 냄새가 진동하는군요. 뒤에 예술부 보조 사서들까지.
Shame on you guys, I expected better.
이건 다 사정이 있어서 그래.
You better get explaining, buddy.
무슨 사정인데?
말이나 들어보고 싶군요.
Yeah, go for it, explain.
자자자, 넷자우도 다음에 조심할 거야. 응? 이 정도면 충분하겠지, 안 그래?
Roland, what's your stake in this?
아니요, 저는 들어야겠습니다.
This has to be settled now.
넷자흐.
나도 청소하는 것이 싫지만 하려고는 했다고.
How noble of you.
그런데 혼자 넋두리 하던 도중에 롤랑이 농땡이치기 좋은 장소를 알아냈다면서.
Oh, busted.
술을 좀 나눠주면 알려주겠다고. 그러면 청소를 안 해.
이 친구가 아직 많이 좀 많이 취했네.
Oh, what a shame. Oh, he's too drunk.
술도 약하면서 참 술을 좋아한단 말이야. 어?
롤랑, 넷자흐의 말이 사실이야?
Roland, now you've disappointed Hod.
아니, 그럴 리가.
그러고 보니 당신에게서도 옅은 술 냄새가 나는군요.
Awkward.
실망이야.
And you've disappointed Malkuth.
야, 미안해. 나도 넷자와 같이 청소 도울 테니 용서해주라.
That's a reasonable offer.
아니, 오늘 청소는 물론이고 너도 청소 당번에 끼도록 해.
Ah! Oh no, that means I have to as well, because I'm in general works.
뭐?
좋은 생각이에요.
그렇다면 저도 이번 일은 눈 감아 드리겠습니다.
그럼 앞으로 청소 잘 부탁할게.
Have fun.
롤랑도 혼자서 일을 더 벌리네요.
Well, that was worth it. That was worth the hour of pain I just went through. Genuinely, I'm not being sarcastic. I hope more of those pop up throughout the game. Because I like the little, quote-unquote filler character establishing moments. They're fun. But now the fun must end because we have something else to deal with. And it's going to be a doozy. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for something potentially even harder than flaw realizations, and that's suppressing the King of Greed. Now, people have confirmed, and I guess it was fairly obvious, but like I didn't realize it at the time, that you do in fact want King of Greed to start off in her magical girl form before going on to the King of Greed form, because King of Greed form is basically an enraged state, and it's just easier to deal with. Also, on the mass attack where I claimed I couldn't figure out where the attack was coming from, you can actually see where it's going, so you can choose which character to destroy which of those eggs accordingly to get the defensive die required to actually deflect the attack. And then if you manage to deflect all those attacks, I imagine it does a lot of stagger damage, which could lead to us being able to do some real damage. All we gotta do is do enough damage on the first scene to have her enter a magical girl phase so that we can fight her normally, then fight her normally. Keep that in mind for the mass attack phases, and hopefully things will just go from there. There's a lot of hopefullys and big ifs and stuff, but I think we can make it happen. I'll give this a reasonable amount of tries today. A reasonable amount of tries. Binding Arms to get that started, and Puppet Blockade to get some light back, and we'll see how this goes. We will be fighting the Magical Girl phase, this much is confirmed. Which I love how sassy it is. It's been a long while since I fought in this form. Very sassy, I approve. Okay, let's actually remind ourselves of the passives though. HP falls 50 or lower, become King of Greed, yep. Every 3 scenes create Brilliant Bliss and become untargetable but does not act. Following scene, use a special combat page. If 3 or fewer librarians manage to negate the attack of the special combat page, gain 3 strength and haste. If all librarians successfully negate the attack of the special combat page, the abnormality becomes staggered, so it's a guaranteed stagger in fact. Tiff, for now, just throw out some stuff. Nothing major. Keep it chill. Good. Expected, but not too bad. I think that immobilized him, I can actually see. Perfect. Exactly what you want to see. That's fine. That's not great, but whatever. Through a hit. It'll increase the amount of damage she takes, so it's fine. We're not really using pierce attacks. I think love might be the way to go. We'll give that to Ruina, because her job is to contend most attacks. It will increase stagger resist. Are you actually... Oh, you've had a speed die removed. Right, I see. Fortunately, that's easy to intercept. Sparkling strike. Sparkling! And keep it at that for now, because I feel like the best opportunity to actually fight her is going to come when she gets staggered. So we may want to we just kind of want to fend her off in the meantime. Ecstasy of Triumph is quite dangerous. Yeah, keep it chill for now. Good. Decent. Good. 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 Not good, but it's okay. And now this. Uses a special combat page against all librarians, so she's going to attack all of us. Which means everyone needs to destroy one of these. These are fatally weak to everything. Which means a decent attack will put each one down. Alright, good luck lads. Make it happen. Should be fine. Yeah, I'm thinking this will be fine. Yeah, should be fine. You got one. You got one. You got one. Everyone gets one. Yes, everyone does get one. Thank fuck for that. How can something like Greed be so dazzling? Do we have any pierce attacks? It's a question. Yes, actually, we do. Okay. It is a bit situational. Fuck it. And you're still doing normal attacks. God, that's mean. And you got some pretty standard attacks following up. This ain't too bad. I think we can deal with it. We don't need to do too much this turn. Smoking pipe would... Oh, you can't even intercept that with smoking... Intercept that then, just see if I care. I don't care. No, not me. What's made movement? Now, does she stagger immediately is the question. Staggered next scene, so there's no point following up on her right now. Might be worth throwing out an Overcome Crisis just to get more cards and... a gig for the purpose of more energy, but other than that, this is fine as it is. Nope. 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 Sucks to be you. And we still land a few hits. It's all good. And a bit more, not even that Amass, she literally will become staggered, so... Good. Good. And that keeps everyone's stagger up as well. Alright, I'm about to get serious, so try and stop me. Oh yeah, you're getting serious right now? If HP falls to 500 or 50% or lower, it does not go below 50% before transformation, so we can't just trash her this turn, which is unfortunate. But it's okay. Do that, because then she'll get more fragile, yeah. Yeah! You go in with all of that and do a real big one. You do a Trace of Fumes. Puppet Blockade. Overcome Crisis. Okay, go for it, lads. Big damage. I'm pretty sure she's going to go below 50%. Yeah, 180 is apparently 50%. That's fine. Here it comes. I didn't think you could stop me. I'll be more serious next time. Whatever. Use a different set of combat pages on a successful hit. Deal bonus damage equal to stacks of bleed on the target. Every 3 scenes creates Brilliant Bliss and becomes untargetable. Use special combat pages against the target. If a librarian fails to negate any one of the special combat pages' attacks, deal 15 damage to all librarians and recover HP. And she'll still become staggered if we manage to stop it. See, this is where things get dangerous. These attacks are serious. But once again, all we need to do is contend. We don't need to try and really deal damage to her in any way, shape, or form. Just contend. You're fine the way you are. Let's see how this goes. Not great, but okay. Not great, but okay. Not great. Ah, did that the wrong way around. Tiff's gonna take a lot of damage from bleed. Let's see. I don't know if it'll be feasible or possible, but let's see if we can avoid using Tiff this turn to just let that bleed slip away. Because every time she does something, every time she rolls an offensive die, so if we can just let her sit this turn out, we might be okay. Good. 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 It's going quite well. That's quite good. That's not. That's fine. There we go. Tiff managed to avoid taking fuck tons of damage. Now, who is that going towards? I have to say that's Tiff. Is that Tiff that's going for? Let's zoom in. Is that Tiff or Ruina? Or is it Faye? Two special combat pages against a single target, but is that Tiff, Ruina, or Faye? I'm going to go with Faye. And God help me if I'm wrong. God help me if I'm wrong. Is she going to go that way or that way? Let me look at it. So it looks like it's going to go to... I think it's going to the left, which means it would go after Faye. God help me if I'm wrong. Let's see. Destroyed that one. Oh God, no! That's so unfair. I was right. but she didn't manage to destroy the second one. So this build, the Zaru build, is not good for this fight. It's not necessarily over yet. This is just quite a setback, you know? At the very least, Faye, go out doing as much as you can. It's not over. It's just a setback. Albeit quite a big one. That's unfortunate, but it's just the way of things. I can't change anything about it now. It's too late. Wait, that one went first? Why did that one go first? Whatever, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? She is going to heal a bit from that, though. Yep, 25. But we're not out. It's not actually over. Is the thing is that it's not over. It's not over. It might be, but it currently isn't. Probably going to get hit by the second fucking hit of that, aren't you? All we can do is try. That went quite well. That did not. Renee's gonna have to take the next turn out or she's dead. Good. Good. So you two are gonna need to step up. You two. You need to chill. Because I'm pretty sure 12 bleed will kill her instantly. Yeah, pretty sure. But this is the best way we can do it. Ugh. Oh, that's... Yeah, she's gone. She already read my moves. If we hadn't fucked that one up, that one fucking scene, if Faye had managed to destroy both of those glittering things, we'd be set right now. But as it stands, I think it was just too much. Am I gonna give up? No. No, I'm not, but... that may have decided it for us. Especially since you only have 2 light. And that's a 3-hit attack. You do have a lot of health, though. That's good. That's not. That's even worse. You're dead. Okay. Okay. Renee, I don't think you're going to win this on your own. Even with a stagger, I don't see it happening. I just don't. Fuck. You don't even have enough attacks to really make this happen this turn anyway. Nope, not even if you wanted to. Alright, alright. We know what we need to do. You may as well overcome Crisis. Okay, this should be okay. Everyone's fine. Everyone has blocked it. It's going quite well. Very good. Very good. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Excellent. Okay, the amber gate gleaming with greed opens. Here I come. No, you already tried and failed. Stupid. Dummy. Get your light back. Should be fine. This should be enough to get her health low enough. Oh, definitely. It already has, in fact. It actually got a 1 point below halfway. I'd love it if one of our attacks would just glitch through and do more damage. Alas, it's not meant to be. Okay, and now for the real part. Now for the whole actual real part of the actual fight, actually. The rest of that was just meaningless bullshit. You can't use deep drag. It's just fixation. Oh, it's just so much bleed. You're not really a good clasher with that sort of thing. You're the clasher. Okay, and then the rest of these can just be used to try and buff ourselves in various ways. may as well chill out. Good, good, that was good. That was not good. That was fine. That's good. That's also good. 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 That's going quite well. We've done a minuscule amount of damage, but that's kind of the point, really. No one actually suffered any bleed, which is excellent. May well be on our way to making this happen. I'd really prefer it if Faye clashed with that instead. Simply because they're better at it. And this will all be fine as is. I hope, anyway. Good. 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 Perfect. Actually, couldn't have gone better. That's fine. It's all going alright. That's good. It's all going alright. That's actually quite a lot of damage we just did. Okay. That is surely Ruina. Surely that is Ruina. Surely. Which scares me because I worry she won't do enough damage, but it all comes down to dice rolls now. That one's gone. That one's gone. Good. Good. We got it. This is the first time I'm actually going to counter this properly, and I am indeed going to take steps to make sure I don't fuck this up. Because it could happen. Creek should be fine. Use Puppet Blockade as a follow-up. You use Overcome Crisis to just get more cards. You don't need to do a fucking thing. Fine as you are. Let's do this. Deflect. 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 And this does 1 damage each time because of double kick, which is great. Perfect. She might, well, she almost staggered on her own. Now she is staggered, and surely this is about to end. There's no way we're not going to do 120 damage this turn. I'm not going to take any risks. Not in Hell Smoke, Hidden Blade. We're going in with everything we've got to end this right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right this second. At this exact moment. Everything we've got. See how you stand up to everything I've got, you fuck. That worked. Ugh, I saw that little at the end, which means I win. Oh, lordy, 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 loo. That was rough. I mean, she wasn't that bad. She's probably the easiest of the magical girls once you understand what you're doing, but...
자자, 따끈따끈한 책 대령이요.
I cooked them.
사람의 마음이 증폭함에 따라 힘을 얻고 몸이 변한다.
Is that the thinking, the ego manifestation?
이게 바로 뒤틀림이라는 현상이야.
That too.
예전 로보토비사에서 환상체가 만들어지는 것과 같은 방식이지.
뒤틀림이 환상체라고?
Apparently.
과정은 비슷하지만 본질에서 달라. 환상체는 매개체가 된 사람이 스스로 발현한 게 아니었으니까. 누군가의 의지로 마음을 끄집어낸 게 환상체라면 뒤틀림은 자신의 의지로 발현한 거야.
Interesting. Okay, so that's the distinction between the two.
그러니까 사람들 마음속에 죄다 저런 괴물이 잠들어 있다는 건가?
Is that kind of why Philip turned into an abnormality because Pluto and Oswald kind of drew it out of him?
나중 가면 개나 소나 뒤틀려서 난장판이 나겠군.
Yeah, no kidding.
강렬한 계기가 필요해. 우는 아이가 된 새벽사무소의 필름만 봐도 감정 증폭이 필요했거든.
Yeah, very intense.
무언가 조건이 있는 것 같아. 그리고 그 조건은 우리가 만들어낸 변수였지.
Yeah, we kind of fucked him up, didn't we?
변수라고?
엔젤라가 탈취한 빛 말이야. 7일 동안 온전히 세상을 비췄다면 이런 부작용도 없었을 거야.
Yeah.
그렇군.
Yeah, he doesn't seem very happy about that.
어중간한 잘못을 저질렀어. 안 하는 이만 못한 짓을 한 것 같아.
수습할 방법은 있어?
I assume that's the plan now.
뿌려진 빛을 회수해 온전한 7일치의 빛을 뿌리는 것.
엔젤라가 가만히 있지 않을걸.
엔젤라가 그랬어. 다시 회수할 때까지만 유보해달라고. 분명 엔젤라도 찾고 있겠지.
그러고 보니 넌 엔젤라가 시간을 달라는 것에 동의했다고 했지. 어째서 찬성한 거야? 네가 말한 것처럼 계획이 틀어졌는데도.
It's a valid question.
분했지만 믿고 싶었어. 엔젤라에게도 기회가 필요하다고.
Fair. I think that's fair.
아이고, 성인 군자시네.
솔직히 마음 같아서는 지금이라도 화내고 원망하고 싶어.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
하지만 에녹이라면 이랬을 거야.
Probably.
조금만 더 믿어보자면서.
Now looks like Edoc's robot face.
대단하네. 나보다 훨씬 강해. 난 그러지 못했을 거야. 그렇게 멀리 바라보지 못하거든.
너에게도 의미 있는 사람이 생긴다면 분명 멀리 볼 수 있을 거야.
I mean, I think he did.
그때까지 견뎌보자고.
의미 있는 사람이라.
Like your wife.
응원 고마워, 꼬맹이.
어린애 취급하지 말라고.
Floor of Natural Sciences, realization level up. You now have access to new pages. Lovely. Intemperance. The first seed of desire originated from the pure yearning for happiness. The tiny seed grew larger and larger, hungering for more. Over time, the seed hardened and turned into a piece of shiny gem. If the first die of a combat page wins a clash, destroy all remaining dice the opponent has at a 25% chance. Wow. Road to happiness. Happiness became obsession. Obsession became greed, and the greed forever solidified to become a golden amber. The happiness in the beginning, still holding a smile, dwells inside. Gain 1 endurance for each clash won in a scene. Ooh. That's really good. Greed. The magical girl, who was no longer a magical girl, ate many things: authority, money, fame, and many other forms of pleasure. She ended up eating away anything in her sight. Now only visceral greed remains. In a clash, if the winner's dice roll is greater than the loser's by 4 or higher, the loser takes 3 to 7 bonus damage, and the winner recovers 2 to 5 HP. Both the librarian and their opponent can activate this effect. Interesting. And now we've got a lot more to go to continue with Tiff's floor. At least that means no more realizations for the moment. So theoretically, I only need to get through Geb and Hised's abnormality suppressions, and then we can move on with the story. And Tiff didn't even get a new librarian, so it's not like we're going to spin the wheel or anything. That's a downer, but oh well. I've accomplished a lot today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Receptions will be coming back soon. We're almost there. We just got to have a go at Geb and Hised and see what theirs are like, and if it's too much for us, then we don't even have to worry about it and we can just continue onward. But if they are beatable, reasonably beatable, I'd like to give them a go, clear them out of the way, and then we can continue the story in earnest. But I digress and I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Ye Old Man River, Lord Skellington, Jessicitty, Aris, Plutonium Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Leper Lullaby, K-Bub, Magic Hal, Peyton Barrett Hill, The Frostbite, Quantum Pizza, Monsoon, Sir World, Jumping with Joy, Warmaster Oku, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T800 for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. We're getting that. I say we're getting there. We haven't even started on the story stuff yet. There's going to be a lot to go here. Library grade must reach 48, and we're currently at 37, so that's going to be a while. That's going to be tricky. The game's only going to get harder, as we all know. But, you know, I think we can do it. It'll just take time, and I guess it's good for me that this series lasts as long as possible, but much like with LobCorp, I'm not interested in elongating it for the sake of more, YouTube thumbs up. I want to get it done in a normal manner, not rushed and not elongated, just experienced the way one would experience it. But I digress and I'm truly rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Where happens next time? Geb and Hised's abnormality suppressions, whatever the fuck they are. I mean, Geb had, red, so maybe she'll have the wolf as well. I don't know, and I don't even remember what did his head have? Had something. Right, yeah, the scarecrow. I have no idea what they'll follow that up with, but whatever they follow it up with, I hope I see you there. Doodles, goodbye.